Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Flight Lieutenant Bryce Martin, call sign Teflon, and I'm here with Flight Lieutenant Josh Tam, call sign Gold Rush of the Royal Australian Air Force. We're here to talk you through the display by the Roulettes, the Royal Australian Air Force's close formation aerobatics display team. The team will be overhead shortly to showcase our impressive training aircraft as well as the high level of professionalism and skill attained by the pilots of the Australian Defence Force. Ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready. The Royal Australian Air Force Roulettes. Today, the Roulettes are performing a 6-ship display designed specifically for the Singaporean Airshow. During the display, you'll get to see several different formation shapes and manoeuvres, each highlighted by the smoke generation pods on each wing of the aircraft.
The team is made up of 6 display pilots who have been training hard for months in the lead up to the Singapore Airshow 2024. The Roulettes were last in Singapore 12 years ago, and everyone is excited to be able to display here today with all the other amazing aircraft and professional display teams. After embarking on a thrilling journey to Singapore, we're very excited to showcase our Pilatus PC-21 aircraft overseas. Our first time experience of flying for over 8,000 kilometres from Australia, totalling 18 flying hours and overcoming various weather challenges throughout, has culminated in this exciting opportunity to perform for you today.
During the wing over, the Roulettes are moving into swift formation followed by leaders benefits. From the right, the Roulettes are now in leaders benefit formation with Roulette 1 Squadron Leader Lockwood Hazeldine, call sign Crikey, out in front. Crikey previously flew the AP-3C Orion Maritime Patrol aircraft before becoming an instructor and roulette wingman, teaching and displaying on Pilatus PC-9 and now PC-21. Crikey is responsible for the timing, positioning and sequence of events. His flying must be smooth and predictable as the rest of the team all fly solely with reference to Roulette 1. There's no autopilot use during their displays, and each team member must use their superior handling skills to maintain in position at less than 3 metres apart.
The Republic of Singapore Air Force also operate the Pilatus PC-21, and just recently 130 Squadron celebrated 30 years of flying training in Australia. Roulette 5 and 6 have now detached from the formation to conduct the Synchro pair display. You will shortly see the aircraft fly head-to-head at closure speeds of nearly 1,000 km per hour. Roulette 5 and 6 are flying the aircraft near the edge of the envelope during this manoeuvre and subjecting their bodies to with up to 5 times the force of gravity. For the average person, This would be like lifting 35 kilograms with your head.
Today, the Roulettes are operating the Pilatus PC21 in a solo configuration. They have the addition of underwing smoke generation pods to enhance the visuals during the display. The PC21 is typically utilised in a dual tandem configuration, with the pilot trainees from all three services of the Australian Defence Force occupying the front seat with an instructor pilot in the rear. In some cases, the Pilatus PC21 is the first and only aircraft a pilot trainee may have flown.
As Roulettes 1 to 4 complete a box formation turn, Roulette 5, flown by Flight Lieutenant Christopher Sikowski, call sign Drop Bear, and Roulette 6, flown by Flight Lieutenant Benjamin Hepworth, call sign Big Red, will shortly demonstrate the mirror pass. Drop Bear flew FA-18 Hornet and F-35 Lightning II. Following this, Drop Bear flew tours on Hawk 127 as an instructor, whilst Big Red flew the AP-3C Orion and instructed on CT-4B prior to the introduction of the PC-21.
From crowd right, Roulette 1 to 4 will conduct the snake loop. Known as the Taipan in Australia, it is our deadliest snake. As Roulettes 1 to 4 complete the snake loop, Roulette 5 and 6 are setting up for their final synchro manoeuvre, in which they will show just how much they love being here in Singapore. From the centre, Roulette 5 and 6. Thank you for having us, Singapore.
Coming in from the right, the Roulettes will now showcase the rollbacks, with Roulette 2 and Roulette 3 first to break away from the roll in a dynamic manoeuvre that requires high levels of coordination.
Roulette 4, Flight Lieutenant Justin Hayter, call sign Kookaburra, gets to have the time of his life flying the corkscrew. How many rotations did he make? Kookaburra also flew the AP-3C Orion prior to his instructional tours and is also a specialist in aviation medicine. During today's display, the Roulettes have been flying as low as 200 feet from the ground, whilst flying at speeds of up to 685 kilometres per hour. The PC-21's 1600 shaft horsepower, fast roll rates and jet-like characteristics are what allow these impressive manoeuvres to be conducted. From the left, the Delta fly pass.
Coming in from the right, the next manoeuvre will show our manoeuvrability. Roulette 2 and Roulette 3, first to break away. Roulette 2 is Flight Lieutenant James Dutsky, call sign Emu, who previously flew FA-18 Super Hornet and instructed on both CT-4B and Super Hornet. Roulette 3 is Squad Leader Greg Nickel, call sign Geezer, who flew the F-111 and Super Hornet and instructed on Hawk 127 and PC-21. The Roulettes now coming in from the left for a barrel roll.
The Roulettes are now positioning for their final manoeuvre and cascade finale. We hope you've enjoyed the show. It has been both amazing and a privilege to display for you today at the 2024 Singapore Airshow. If you see the Roulettes around the venue, please come and say hello. We would love to meet you in person.
Well, thank you very much to our expert commentators, Flying Lieutenants Bryce, Martin, and Joshua Tam.
Roulette's final manoeuvre, quarter clover into a cascade.